dream about our babies. Gazing them days and contagious, you're my baby. We know each other like the back of our hands. Understand, there's no mistaking, I'm taking, 'cause you're my dream. What's good, YouTube? It's your girl, Asia.
And it's your boy, BJ.
Back in the building.
Back in effect.
Back like we never left.
And yes, we are back. As you can see by that thumbnail, we're about to get back into NF. Oh, and I'm excited for this one. This is like one of the bigger ones that everybody been talking about in the comments. Like,
I'm so
y'all gotta get to this one. Like, y'all gotta really get to this song. You know, How Could You Leave Us?
Yeah.
A lot of people already talked about it. It's about his mom, about his mother and everything. So, you know.
If anybody knows like what it's like to like lose your mom, like good, bad, and ugly. I feel like there's always a little piece of you that feels like however it is, whatever it was, it's like, dang, you left, you gone. You know what I mean? Like, and it's just unfortunate. It's a very, 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 very...
It's a hard time. Hard thing to go through.
Hard thing to go through because I personally have been through that. And so I know how that feels. But I'm interested. I kind of low-key though, I ain't gonna even lie. I'm just gonna keep it all the way real. I just was procrastinating doing this because I just don't want to feel however sad this song is probably about to make me feel, and I haven't heard it yet. And I feel like that kind of was what really kind of slowed me down on just going down the journey, because everybody kept saying, oh, y'all gonna cry, y'all gonna cry, and knowing that I know that this one particularly is about his mom.
That's what he's talking about, yeah.
I feel like this is probably gonna hurt, and I guess like in a little piece of me was like I was afraid to.
He gonna talk about a lot in this song.
Yeah,
you know what I mean, he gonna talk about a lot in this song. So
yeah, but it's a feeling that, you know, I just feel like I'm actually afraid to feel like I just don't want to feel it. You know what I mean? I guess that's probably what I'm trying to say. If anybody can understand what that means, that's what I'm saying. If you are new here, welcome. Please be sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss any videos from Asia and BJ.
Absolutely. So yeah, we about to get into this video. Like, yeah, this is like a big one.
Yeah.
You know, I think this is a real big one, like a pivotal song.
Yeah. As
far as like, you know, NF and his journey. So I'm really excited to see like How Could You Leave Us? Him talking about his mother. Yeah. You know, something that's real close and near and dear to the, you know, near and dear to his heart.
It is. It is. Yeah. So let's go on and get into this video, y'all.
We got to. We got to do it.
Ow.
We got to do it.
That's a sad cat, okay?
How could you leave so unexpected? We waited, we waited.
Young NF.
For you, but you just left us. We needed you, I needed you. Yo, I don't know what it's like to be addicted to pills, but I do know what it's like to be a witness to kills. Mama told me she loved me, I'm thinking this isn't real. I think of you when I get a whiff of that cigarette smell, yeah. Welcome to the bottom of hell. They say pain is a prison, let me out of my cell. You say you proud of me, but you don't know me that well. Sit in my room, tears running down my face, and I yell into my pillowcases. Say you coming to get us, then call a minute later just to tell us you're not. I'm humiliated, I'm in.
He's talking about some real stuff, like I said.
Ooh.
Right along the lines of what I kind of thought that he probably would kind of be talking about, you know, like things that are like real personal, you know what I mean? That's one of these kind of songs, like for real.
I feel like, you know, this is him talking about like as like a child, as you come up in life, to know your mom a certain way to some degree, and then almost sometimes, you know, simultaneously overnight, it's like, who are you? You know what I mean? Like, what's wrong with you? Why are you different? I don't like this person. And over time, like as you develop as a child, a misunderstanding, it's like something you can't even understand. Like you can't really even put your mind to it to make it make sense.
And you see your parent, you know, that they're an adult.
Yeah.
So, you know, they're doing things that adults are kind of going through. And as a child, you don't really understand, you know, why my mother's, you know, taking these pills, or why she's, you know, going through the things that she's going through, or why it seems like she's doesn't love us, or you know, why she keeps leaving, or you know, just like he said right before the chorus came in, you know, me sitting around waiting for you, feeling humiliated. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like he probably seen other kids having like normal lives and stuff,
right.
and like, you know, why my life seems so much different. You know what I mean? And and those are things that he thinking as a child, because, you know, I think obviously his father isn't in his life, and he has his mother that has her own problems, and she's not explaining certain things to him, and he's just seeing things happen and he don't understand it.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's very sad.
Yeah, it is.
Man,
a lot of kids got to go through that though.
That's traumatic, man. I feel like that's gonna cause you some PTSD, some anxiety, depression. You know,
cause a problem with your relationship too. You
all
know
kinds of stuff. Relationship, adulthood, jobs, decisions, people, and like,
it's a lot.
how can you find happiness, man?
Yeah, man, this is a good song, y'all. Yeah, this is a really good song. Wow.
You coming to get us, then call a minute later just to tell us you're not. I'm humiliated. I'm in a room with a parent that I don't barely know. Some lady in the corner watching us while she's taking notes. I don't get it, Mom. Don't you want to watch your babies grow? I guess pills are more important. All you have to say is no. But you won't do it, will you? You gon' keep popping till them pills kill you. I know you're gone, but I can still feel you.
Whoa.
Why would you leave us? Why would you leave us? How could you leave us? How could you leave us?
Man, that's powerful.
He's sniffing up tears, y'all.
Yeah, while he's singing the chorus, you know what I mean? Wow, that's like heart emotional, like very heart emotional song, like to the core. You know what I mean? That's real tough. That just let you know that he put everything into this song. You know what I'm saying?
Wow,
you know
y'all. Woo! I'm trying not to cry.
Yeah.
I had to yell that one off, man.
Yeah, because
Wow, man. I pray for this man.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Woo! How much more? How much more?
We ain't got too much. We ain't got too much more, y'all. We gonna get through it. We gonna get through it. We gonna get through this.
Woof. Hold on. Didn't they say it?
Yeah.
Dang. Hold up. I thought they was playing, man. I was like, man, let's hurry up and do this.
Just the way he put these songs together that ties into his life.
You leave us? Why would you leave us? I got this picture in my room and it kills me. But I don't need a picture of my mom, I need the real thing. Now a relationship is something we won't ever have. But why do I feel like I lost something that I never had? You should have been there when I graduated. Told me you love me and congratulations. Instead you left us at the window waiting. Where you at, Mom? We're too young to understand. Where you at, huh? Yeah, I know them drugs that got you held captive. I can see it in your eyes, they got your mind captured. Some say it's fun to get the high, but I am not laughing. And what you don't realize and what you're not grasping, that I was nothing but a kid who couldn't understand it. I ain't gonna say that I forgive you cause it hasn't happened. I thought that maybe I'd feel better as time passes. If you really cared for me, then where you at then?
Man, he's talking about all of the stuff that she missed out on. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's just what you. I mean, I don't mean to say that's what you.
He putting us up.
That's what you get, but I'm saying that's
one of the things that happens. You know, the things that you're going through when
you will get.
Yeah, when you have a parent going through those things, you know, choosing other things than to be with you. You know.
Yeah.
And I think that's the point as far as what he making right there in that second verse is like the things that we just missed out on. You know what I'm saying? Like, where are you at? Like, wow.
And you feel like how angry he feels behind
you
that.
hear
like,
it.
Even though she's gone, it's like he still has like so many questions. He's so angry.
Yeah, I hear it in the
He
song.
is so angry.
Yeah.
Like, I don't even blame him. You know what I mean? It's like you grow to learn how to forgive as you get older, and that's what you're supposed to learn to do as a human being. But it's like you go through so much. And I feel like so much pain, and there's so many things that come behind a feeling that the person that potentially did it to you themselves can never understand. Yeah. And neither can a lot of people because they can't relate. Like, that's not normal.
That's something that you got to heal through.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's something that you got to find a way to heal through at the end of the day, because a lot of times when you get in these relationships like that, you know, and you try to find a way to heal, you can't heal because the person that you went through that situation with not trying to heal. So you got to find a way to kind of find that solace in yourself and heal on your own.
Yeah,
You know
and he
I mean?
said exactly what I
mean?
had said. It's like as a child, you can't even understand what's happening. Like I don't understand what's wrong with her.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean? My mom used to take me to the park. We used to go kick the soccer ball, and she used to skate with me down the street. You know what I mean? Like why now my mom is somebody here to take notes?
Yeah.
What?
That's what he's saying in regards to like the depiction of his life, like just think that he going through, like you know, you got obviously like the CPS people and the welfare people coming and taking notes, like you know your whole house is out of order. You know what I'm saying? Like he going through a whole lot, and like the perspective of a child that he's talking from. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's one of the things I really like in this song right now that he's talking about, because he like reminiscing on the memories.
Yeah. And
he really giving us like his real childhood.
I feel like that's what people say, like when you go to therapy and you talk to, you know, a psychiatrist, they say you a lot of the times, like even, you know, as an adult, is that you have to kind of focus within your inner childhood, because that's where a lot of things have stimulated from, the root of a lot of your causes.
Yeah,
and
the things that happen in your adulthood.
Yeah, it's that inner child in you that kind of has to forgive it, because I feel like as you get older, you almost get stuck to that.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's like, you don't even know how to get out of it. You don't know how to change yourself to not feel what you feel. Or even to say that, like, that's why I feel like some of these kids now, man, they out of control.
What's going on? Yeah.
They are out of control. But you just think it's like, shoot, yeah, they crazy kids. They do bad things. Kids make bad decisions all the time. But if you think about like the ones that can't be controlled, that feel like, you know, they know it all, that, you know, those kind of kids that are a little bit more, you know what I'm talking about, those kids.
Yeah. I
feel like those are the kids probably that have those most. And I wouldn't even say those. Like, I feel like quiet kids that don't say nothing. You know what I mean? Like, there's just a lot.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
There's a lot. Like,
all kind, you know, it can be all kind of added, you know, things that go on.
But even to say that, it's like it all stems to be anger later, because you, one way or another, was suppressed.
So some type of dysfunction, yeah.
Yeah, to some type of dysfunction, and it just kind of throws everything off of you.
It's a trickle effect.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah, absolutely.
As you grow older, like you can't even grow in order, because it's like you've always had all of this. So when you get order, you almost are confused about what's happening when you in the norm as you get older.
I agree.
As time passes, if you really cared for me the way you acting, why would you leave us? Why would you leave us? How could you leave us? How could you leave us? Why would you leave us? Our last conversation, you and I sat in the living room talking about my music, and I brought you something to listen to. You started crying, telling me this isn't you. A couple weeks later, guess you were singing a different tune. You took them pills for the last time, didn't you? They took you from us once, I guess they came back to finish you. Crying my eyes out in the studio is difficult. Music is the only place that I can go to speak to you. It took everything inside of me not to scream at your funeral. Sitting in my chair, that person talking was pitiful. I wish you were here, mama, but every time I picture you, all I feel is pain. I hate the way I remember you. They found you on the floor. I could tell you felt hollow. Gave everything you had, plus your life to them pill bottles. You gave everything you had, plus your life to them pill bottles. Don't know if you hear me or not, but if you're still watching, why? Why would you leave us? Why would you leave us?
Wow. Everything that he's talking about that he went through with his mom, and then like losing her like that, and then you left with like so many questions that are unanswered at the end of the day.
So Dad, he's saying like he went to his mom and wanted her to hear something, and she told him that wasn't him. A couple of weeks later, you were singing a different tune, but you let those pills basically take you away before you could even what it was gonna turn into. Now look at me, and now he like, man, he like, the only time I come into the studio is like every time I come in here, it's the only time I feel like I speak to you. Yeah. Like he took everything in him not to scream at his mama's funeral. Yeah. Like crying. Am I repeating everything he just said? Like I'm just like, damn. Like what?
Yeah, even feeling the anger just at the funeral, you know what I'm saying? Because you lost your mother to that. That's the tough. that's a tough thing to have to deal with, you know, and you never really be able to like rekindle that relationship and like and knowing that maybe if you had more time, you could have probably fixed what was imperfect in your relationship, and your mom could have gotten better, and you had a lot of faith in her that, you know, one day she would get better, you know what I mean, and then just lose her again to the same thing.
But I feel like, you know, that's just like any child. Like, I feel like you kind of root your parent onto a circumstance that they don't even understand it sometimes when they're so caught up in that situation. Like, I feel like he wanted his mom to just be like, great, son, I'm so happy for you. Like, I really, you know what I mean? Like, he wanted that. Like, he wanted the fulfilling feeling of, like, the mother to be like, yes, like, you don't work so hard for it. You know what I mean? Like, just hyping him, just giving him the mom.
That real mother-son
like,
bond.
It's okay. I'm happy. Like, you gonna be all right. You know, good, but, like, I'm here for you, son thing. You know, and even just not even in that situation. I just think that every child is kind of like, you kind of know in certain situations, like, how your parents really are. And it's so unfortunate to feel that no matter what you do or how much capable you are of as a person, sometimes it's like, man, when you don't have that like reassurance and the build that you need sometimes from, like, you know, your maternal mom, your dad, your parents in general, people who should be rooting for you the most.
Absolutely. And
you can't ever get that. It's just like you kind of just keep coming back. You keep coming back for it, and it's just like, man, that shit is fucked up, man. Over time, you just start feeling like there's nothing I can do that's gonna change you to make you happy, to make you feel like you're worth something, to be here for me.
And then, like I said, for him to lose her in the fashion that he lost her, that's why he sang, you know, at the funeral he wanted to scream.
Yeah,
you know,
that's
he lost her.
Okay, very sad. That's so sad.
Why would you leave us? Why would you leave us? How could you leave us? How could you leave us? Why would you leave us? I think about sometimes I think about things like, you know, when I have kids, and like, you won't be there, you know, you won't be there for any of that. Get to see you again. Sometimes I wish I would have just called you. I wish I would have just picked up the phone. You were here. I mean, you should have been there for us. You should have been here. Bill's got you right. And Bill's got you right. I wish you were here.
Wow, this was a remarkable song, You know, as far as like everything that he talked about in this song, like he really poured his heart out in this song. Like he put his all into this song. I hear it, you know, just like you said in the chorus, you know, crying, and like at the end, like kind of what he talked about. I think that like kind of like just ended the song off on the way that it should have ended, with him like talking, like having a chance to talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Too?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I just, you know, there's no pain that can describe like how deep that probably runs for him. Like, man, that is
for him. And for him,
that hurts my heart.
That
hurts my heart, man.
This is good.
Like, only because I feel his pain. I know exactly.
Yeah.
What that feels like.
Yeah. This is a good, like, just the whole subject matter. How could you leave us?
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm interested to see how he's gonna move forward from this, because I feel like it takes a lot of strength, a lot of courage, a lot of faith in yourself to kind of pick yourself up and just move forward after something that traumatic, like just in general. And it doesn't matter, you know, from people from all walks of life have pain that runs like this, like in all circumstances. Yeah, I'm interested to see how he's gonna continue to move forward on his journey, because
what are we gonna talk about next?
Yeah, he had to carry a lot of burdens, a lot of pain, a lot of hurt, a lot. He has overcome.
Hopefully next time we see him, he have a few less black balloons with him.
Yeah,
you know,
right.
A few less black balloons.
Way forward than the search. Yeah. Okay,
that's crazy. Yeah,
yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like next, hopefully, you know. He got some of it off of him.
We gonna see. We keep going. We going down this journey, y'all. We going. Okay.
We getting there. Let's go.
If y'all enjoyed this, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss any videos from Asia and BJ.
Absolutely. We'll be right back with you.
And if ain't nobody told you,
you know what I mean?
I love you.
Yes, ma'am.
And we gonna see y'all in the next video. Y'all.
See your body, boy, I'm addicted.